if someone entered horse for it, or like entered as someone else and had horse played.
Yeah, it is scummy. Horse is broken on Wi-Fi.
I haven't played him.
I've never played him either, but he looks like he's broken on Wi-Fi.
I see him on Anthers, and I see his habits in person, and I'm like, God, I bet you're really, really good on Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Also notorious for stream sniping people. But jumping into this match, it looks like AmDodd is opting for Toon Link here, and
I think just for the projectiles to stop Sonic's approaches.
Yeah, I think that as well. I think we're also in for a less exciting game as a result. But as we see there,
he was going above the ledge.
He is getting.
60-second
He did
rule.
get to a break there. So I wonder what Sonic's ins are in this matchup. He really has to look out for bomb fair, as any character really has to look out for. As you see it right there, not going to kill yet, but racking on the percent very easily.
Nice.
And I foresee pivot grab, back throw as an amazing option to punish Sonic in this matchup.
I don't really see, whenever I played AmDodd and watch him play, I don't really see him use pivot grab all that much. So I don't know if he will.
Ooh.
He more likes
that spark? It looked like that might have phantom hit.
I might have to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Dang. I've seen a lot of phantom hits on this game, and I'm like, it's still in here?
Yeah.
Nice jab to up tilt. It's really good option coverage.
So he's just pressuring Scorch on this platform right here. But that's not what you like to see.
And bomb to up air.
That wasn't bomb, that was boomerang up air, which I didn't know worked. So you learned something new.
Works the same as bomb, honestly. If you're close enough, it'll connect to fair and everything.
So wow, going for a really hard read there. I wonder if he should have just taken the free damage. Oftentimes against Sonic, I don't really go for hard reads. I just like to go for the free damage. Just because if I get a lead on Sonic, I feel like I'm in a lot more powerful of a position.
Because it forces him to approach.
Yeah, exactly. So, AmDodd, I know he's notorious for being a relatively risky player, especially with those down airs. So.
Yeah. And he's really good at setting up the footstool down air setup on the ledge. Or the bomb down air setup on the ledge.
Yeah.
Where it's
I saw it earlier, actually. In doubles, he was very successful with it.
Dang.
And that is just one of the tools that Toon Link has in this game that he did not have in Brawl, is that bomb does not blow up on him. So he can kind of just like throw a bomb and just like freely pressure your shield like that on the edge.
And AmDodd.
Completely unnecessary tech from Scorch there, but
AmDodd doing really well against Scorch right here. Brought it all the way back.
Okay.
Back throw?
Up throw? I don't think, yeah, I was going to say I don't think that kills, like, ever.
What, back throw?
Up throw.
Oh. Doesn't get the shield pressure with it back.
See, this time he's opting for up airs instead of forward airs, intelligently dodging that potential to get grabbed, so. You know, Sonic with Rage, no slouch, but.
He got the air dodge read, just mistimed it. That's a really good option. That's a good dish on the up
so, yeah.
The hero spin, that's really good. Dead? Dang, and
that bomb almost saved him.
I think if it was a boomerang, it would have saved him.
Yeah, if it was a boomerang, it would have saved him, but that bomb successfully. So, I wonder what Scorch is thinking about now. He's thinking about probably his counter pick.
AmDodd really likes FD because it's harder to land on top of Toon Link. Good landing options.
You know, Sonic usually does like space, but I don't think he's going to want space against Toon Link. Lilac Cruise I wouldn't necessarily be surprised at. It kind of throws the projectile game off a little bit.
Because of the tilts?
Yeah, and it also throws off forward air, I'm pretty sure. At least in my mind it does. It throws off forward air setups. So, I think he's just thinking about going back to Smashville, but which I don't think is that bad of an option. It was still a pretty close game, so.
Yeah, it was.
I like that he's thinking about it at least.
Right now from Arizona, I'm pretty sure. There's one Melee kid here who's from New York. Hey, what's the Melee guy's name who's from New York? Spice. Spice is here from New York. How'd he do? What place did he get?
So.
Good. Not bad. Not bad, not bad.
We are going back to Smashville.
Starting out with an immediate dash attack, getting a quick 4%.
kind of impressive that that only does 4%. It looks like it does so much more.
I think he got the late hit of it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Sonic, really good player. Or a really good character.
Yeah, Sonic is pretty good.
That recovery
at
is
recovering.
super good.
So, we see Scorch kind of taking a bit of a different approach to this matchup.
He's playing a little more patient, a little more reserved.
Yeah.
But,
I think last game, AmDodd just got a really early lead, and Scorch wasn't able to play as patiently as he might have wanted to, so he's taking advantage of that this game to the fullest.
just punishing all these landings. It's really cool.
Toon Link, though, is just capable of racking up damage so quickly.
Yeah.
Really surprising.
Toon Link's really good. And nice bomb to up smash.
See, we almost have an even game here from a 30%
Dang,
deficit.
he's
so.
reading Scorch. He read that roll. It was beautiful.
So Scorch is just opting to sit on that platform, but I don't think AmDodd's going to go back up there again after last game.
Misses the grab. I think he's dead.
Ooh, if that was
Good
pre-patch.
How does he get the spring gip?
That is not something you want to do. That's another thing people neglect to really note about the Toon Link matchup is catching those bombs can actually mess you up in a lot of ways, but it looks like he's dead there, yeah.
Again, he went up to the platform and got back thrown.
Really, well, this time it was in a different way. He just kind of got really greedy going for that pivot grab there. And Scorch now has a lead, which is something you never want to say against Sonic.
Nice ledge from back there.
Yeah, just great gameplay overall by AmDodd.
Nice tag. I thought he was going to go up the stage. From
Yeah. That,
oh, wow, he called him out?
I don't
Called him
even...
out so hard.
Scorch even laughing and acknowledging that that was just a critical misplay from him.
Yeah, he should not have fallen into that.
There was no reason for him to even press forward there, other than to try and get a punish, so. Is he dead? Wow.
Side B's?
Yeah, he's side beat off the stage without a jump, which, if it works the same as it did in Brawl, means you're dead. So.
Every time?
Yeah, because I think in order to cancel side B, you have to jump out of it, no? So you kind of just side B to your death. I could be wrong, though. I literally don't know anything about Sonic other than some very specific stuff, so. You should see me try and play Sonic. It's not pretty.
I'm decent at Sonic. I don't use spin dash. I more just read, try to tech chase opponents with read. I'm like, okay, he's going to land now. Do a pivot grab. And then I'll run over there and pivot grab him. And if I get it, I'll do down throw to check chase.
So let's see what we got here. Looks like he's opting for Battlefield this time, which I like because a lot of the damage that he was able to rack up in the last game was from juggle traps. So if he's able to abuse triplats, then maybe he's going to have a bit more success in this series.
Yeah, but I don't really like this stage for Scorch, just because of the fact it's too small. You can't really... Like, he can get the up air strings, yeah, but it's so small that it puts him in closer quarters with Toon Link than he wants to be.
Another reason it might be a little bit better is because a lot of AmDodd's kills are obviously coming from forward airs, and Battlefield is notorious for having pretty wide horizontal blast zones, so...
Yeah, I could see that too.
Either way, Scorch has got himself a little bit of a lead here. And AmDodd is struggling to land here. Scorch just baiting him to land with these spin dash cancels. Finds himself on a platform, but
I think he could have converted that into an up air. He just chose the spin dash at a wrong time. Yeah, Scorch is really running away right now the whole time. He doesn't really want to approach.
I can't blame him.
Uh-oh.
Was that a homing attack? Really confusing. And you can't air dodge through that move pretty much.
He went for the hard read on the F smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was wild.
Wow, that was almost incredible. All right.
And back air, not gonna take it. Battlefield working against him right there.
Yeah, exactly. Forward
Does
tilt
it
the
really?
other direction.
I just heard Steven say the audio always desyncs whenever Scorch plays on streams because of the Sonic spin dash noises.
Oh.
That's horrible. He's dead.
Wow, what? Did he just air dodge through the up air and then up B him?
Yeah.
That's something you don't really consider an option too much. That's very, like, Young Link-esque.
Yeah, Fox. People. Oh, wow. So you got the footstool downer, but the downer sends him up before he does it. Put him on the platform.
So, at this point, AmDodd, he has a bomb in his hand, so he should be able to make it back.
Yeah, he also has it.
Wow! Alright, like,
That
how
was-
bold is that? What is the percentage of that working?
I guess for him, right? Enough. He's like, never tell me the odds, kid.
Yeah.
F-tilt. That was wild. I thought he died for a second.
So he's going to get a little more damage there. Wow, what a setup. AmDodd just incredibly aware of these projectile setups. And he's just calling Scorch out at like
Scorch
every
got a
opportunity.
good read to grab in the up air on the platform. Almost evening up the percents. It's another grab down throw.
So acknowledging that Toon Link doesn't really have too many options from the edge other than forward air.
Oh. Sonic's dash grab, pretty slow and a lot. And
It is pretty
laggy.
slow and laggy if you miss.
And it's very noticeable when they miss. Oh, went for the F smash. I wonder if Scorch is going to take this game.
So I'm wondering how Scorch is going to find his way in now. He's really got to get AmDodd above him.
The shield
Some
is
way,
whittling
shape, or
down to nothing, too. Oh.
I mean, AmDodd is just abusing
Dead?
the safe pressure, but nice air dodge read with the back air. No.
Not going to take a good DI. Scorch.
So
Nice back air.
Yeah.
Take it. Oh!
That back air is stale, and it is Battlefield, so...
That's true. The
Scorch-
shield pressure,
Oh my
but he's going
God.
to kill him in the back throw. No! Oh my gosh, this is wild.
Scorch is just being so greedy right now. He was holding onto his shield for so long because he wanted that back throw, and
And it paid off, but it didn't kill him.
yeah.
Oh man, he has to use it now. Oh my gosh. This game is so close.
At this point, I don't know what Scorch is going to be able to use to kill.
Back throw?
Is back throw going to kill at this percent? No, not yet.
Battlefield.
It's stale,
Battlefield.
and it's Battlefield.
Uh-oh. No, that was so clean. That was so clean.
That was an amazing setup. And you know, I've seen AmDodd use that exact setup multiple times. He knows exactly where that bomb is going to send you at all times. So
Now we're going to get the rerun of Frizzy versus AmDodd.
yeah,
earlier in
so
the bracket.
Toon Link just an incredibly difficult character to edgeguard. It seems like that matchup's not so great for Sonic in that, you know, Toon Link kind of forces Sonic to play his game, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, I can't really camp him with the projectiles that he
yeah,
has.
so props to Scorch